May I have permission from my elders to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Abaragani! Let's run it back. Abaragani! One more time. Abaragani! Umoja in our own cadence, but still one. Asante, Karibu, welcome to our opening day of Kwanzaa. I would love to thank each and every one of you for coming and being a part of this special occasion, this event, and sharing the warmth that we have not felt in quite some time. Asante for doing yourself the love of coming and checking up on yourself and each other as we gather in the name of Ngoma, in the name of Kwanzaa, in the name of recognizing those who have done the work so that we are able to stand here and tell the story of our first Ngoma.
Yes, ma'am.
So, in that energy, in that spirit, in that purpose, in that understanding, in that warmth, in that love, we welcome you. We say asante for being here, for coming. And as our elders have always told us, this is not a show. No one's performing. This is an event where we gather as family. We do a number of things to reconnect and keep our hearts warm and safe in a space that is truly filled with love. We welcome you and we thank you. Asante.
All right, now. Now, you know it ain't going. We're not used to all these electronics. We're really good at shouting at each other. Permission from the elders to speak. And there's a few of y'all in here older than me, so y'all can and I know it, but I've been knowing you that long. Abaragani is Swahili. It simply means what black folks say, what's the news? What's happening? What's going on? And so we greet each other during Kwanzaa with Abaragani. And the response is one of the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a 7-day celebration of a black value system that we call the Nguzo Saba, the 7 pillars that hold up our culture. These are the same principles that our elders taught us. They said, boy, y'all need to get together. Y'all need to work together. Y'all need to share the money y'all got and quit fighting with each other. Well, just with that, I just said Umoja, Ujima, and Ujamaa, just like that. It's just that our elders didn't know Swahili. But they knew proper black folk talk. Oh, see, if you study the language in Swahili, if you say that your mother's gone, you say Mama Anaquenda. In black folks' English, that's just plain old Mama, she gone. And so then we have just interpreted how we speak in our African languages into English. And so we cannot allow other people to determine for us what our cultural tenets are. Kwanzaa teaches us self-determination.
Yes, sir.
That's one of our principles. And so we are here today. Now, what you just saw was a dance called Dunumba, the dance of the strong man. And we do that because our theme is continuing the legacy. You know, Thadi started in Ngoma back in 91. Much to our struggle with him, because he had a drum class, and he was determined that this drum class was going to do a recital. Okay, we were cool with that. Once they did the recital, we talked about, well, we're going to do this every week. Now, if anybody knows Thadi, you know that don't mean he's going to organize it. That means everybody else going to organize it, he's going to play. So he put us to work. So we are here continuing that legacy that he started back in 1991. Thus we have his pictures up here. That's our brother, Thadi Majaliwa. His name meant in Swahili, free will and determination.
Yes, sir.
Talent. And if anybody knew Thadi, You couldn't have a freer will than that. When we needed him to play up here, he was in the back eating and talking to somebody. When it was time to get to the rhythm, we had to find Thady someplace talking to somebody. Free will, that was Thady Majaliwa. And so we're here continuing the legacy. We created what was called the mission statement for Ngoma, so people would be clear why we have gathered. We're just not here, as Thady would say, this ain't no movie. We didn't come here to see no performance. African dance is not done on the stage. It's done in the community setting. They play, you come out and do the right dance. Don't do the funeral dance at a wedding. That ain't right. But the music that we play here today is for us to enjoy each other. And so we give the mission statement. We say every specially designated day, somewhere around 8 o'clock, most of the time not at 8 o'clock at all, we gather to inspire ourselves, to educate ourselves, to motivate ourselves for action. We gather in the name of every specially designated day, somewhere around 8 o'clock, after a long week of being abused at the jobs that we go to, going to the various schools of ignorance because they sure don't teach you nothing about being black. After all of that abuse, we would come together, rub elbows with each other, give good vibes to one another, sing our songs, talk our way, and be our beautiful selves without having to explain nothing to nobody, no kind of way. We gather in the name of Ngoma. Tonight is one of those Ngomas that we gather to rub our elbows, to make this room feel warm, to smile at one another, to say good words to one another, to encourage each other, to talk about our values and to pass the legacies that have gone from one generation to the next. We had some surprise drummers here today. Them three right there. They are a part of the Better Family Youth. The drum warriors from Better Family Life, of which Thady talks. And you claim that one of those drums he gave you?
Yes.
I don't know if you know, most of the drums Thady played I made, so I got to inspect that. He was good for giving away the stuff that I gave him. So every specially, y'all know it's the truth, you all know that. Every specially designated, now we're twins. Thady was the free will, and I tried to put structure to it. That's like trying to hold a, what's called hot air balloon. But I got big feet. So every specially designated day, somewhere around 8 o'clock, we gather to inspire ourselves, to educate ourselves, to motivate ourselves for action.